Dash value equivalent to 731.20 rands a coin. The present cost range, 714.91, 739.96. The earlier day close, 725 weight. The change was plus 612, plus 284%. Reverse rate, ZAR to Dash. Dash cost expectation for July 2024. Initially cost at 700 rands. Excessive cost 770, while low cost 670. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 715. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 720, change for July 29%. Dash figure for August 2024. Before all else cost at 720 rands. Excessive cost 798, while low cost 694. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 740. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 746, change for August 36%. Dash cost expectation for September 2024. Before all else cost at 746 rands. Exorbitant cost 831, while low cost 723. They found the middle value of cost 769. Dash cost gauge toward the month's end 777, change for September 42%. Dash gauge for October 2024. To start with cost at 777 rands. Exorbitant cost 888, while low cost 772. They found the middle value of cost 817. Dash cost gauge toward the month's end 830, change for October 68%. Dash cost expectation for November 2024. At the outset cost at 830 rands. Excessive cost 830, while low cost 673. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 764. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 724, change for November 12.8%. Dash conjecture for December 2024. At the outset cost at 724 rands. Excessive cost 788, while low cost 684. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 733. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 736, change for December 17%. Dash cost expectation for January 2025. First and foremost cost at 736 rands. Exorbitant cost 736, while low cost 588. They found the middle value of cost 673. Dash cost estimate toward the month's end 632, change for January 14.1%. Dash estimate for February 2025. First and foremost cost at 632 rands. Exorbitant cost 632, while low cost 535. They found the middle value of cost 594. Dash cost estimate toward the month's end 575, change for February 9%. Dash cost expectation for Walk 2025. At the outset cost at 575 rands. Excessive cost 575, while low cost 466. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 529. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 501, change for spring 12.9%. Dash conjecture for April 2025. At the outset cost at 501 rands. Excessive cost 545, while low cost 473. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 507. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 509, change for April 16%. Dash cost expectation for May 2025. At the outset cost at 509 rands. Excessive cost 631, while low cost 509. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 560. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 590, change for May 15.9%. Dash conjecture for June 2025. Before all else cost at 590 rands. Excessive cost 732, while low cost 590. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 649. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 684, change for June 15.9%. Dash cost expectation for July 2025. Before all else cost at 684 rands. Excessive cost 697, while low cost 605. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 659. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 651, change for July 4.8%. Dash conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 651 rands. Excessive cost 674, while low cost 586. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 635. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 630, change for August 32%. Dash cost expectation for September 2025. At the outset cost at 630 rands, excessive cost 679, while low cost 591. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 634. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 635, change for September's 8%. Dash figure for October 2025. Initially cost at 635 rands, excessive cost 679, while low cost 591. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 635. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 635, change for October 0%. Dash cost expectation for November 2025. Initially cost at 635 rands, exorbitant cost 635, while low cost 530. They found the middle value of cost 593. Dash cost estimate toward the month's end 570, change for November 10.2%. Dash conjecture for December 2025. At the outset cost at 570 rands, excessive cost 707, while low cost 570. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 627. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 661, change for December 16%. Dash cost expectation for January 2026. At the outset cost at 661 rands, excessive cost 719, while low cost 625. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 669. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 672, change for January 17%. Dash figure for February 2026. Initially cost at 672 rands, excessive cost 731, while low cost 635. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 680. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 683, change for February 16%. Dash cost expectation for Walk 2026. Initially cost at 683 rands, excessive cost 743, while low cost 645. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 691. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 694, change for spring 16%. Dash figure for April 2026. Before all else cost at 694 rands, excessive cost 861, while low cost 694. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 764. Dash cost figure toward the month's end 805, change for April 16%. Dash cost expectation for May 2026. At the outset cost at 805 rands, exorbitant cost 927, while low cost 805. They found the middle value of cost 851. Dash cost estimate toward the month's end 866, change for May 6%. Dash conjecture for June 2026. At the outset cost at 866 rands, excessive cost 942, while low cost 818. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 877. Dash cost conjecture toward the month's end 880.